Hello, welcome back to Millennial Thermom. Today I'm excited to announce that I'm going to be starting a little mini series called Money Monday with Millennial Thermom. So today we're going to be reviewing 3 tips to help you just start towards your money goals, your financial wellness goals, whatever you want to call it. So stay posted, don't skip. So first I want to start with the disclaimer that I have not always been comfortable talking about money. I grew up pretty low income and a lot of it was just, my mom would handle the finances, and as kids, or that like that wasn't our business. So I didn't really grow up having a lot of these financial tools. And it wasn't until really that I got married and my husband and I started talking about money that I realized how many emotions it brought up for me. And I know I'm not the only one. And I think that money is one of those topics that we can easily go into our stress response, right? So fight, flight, freeze. We either get mad if people try to talk to us about money. We either shut down when people try to talk to us about money, or we just avoid it, right? We go past it, or any other combination of these things. So first, I just want to start with that disclaimer that I know talking about money is like a little cringy for some people, but you still deserve financial wellness and health, even if you're not used to talking about this. So I wanted to start off with that. Now, to jump into the 3 tips, I'm actually going to be using an example of the current nails that I have on my fingers as an example because I'm a visual person, I'm an example person, and why not, right? So, the first step tip is just awareness of, is there an area in your life where you feel like, yeah, I do spend a lot of money on this? This could look like looking at your bank statements or just looking at your past week, your past month, and saying, what have I consistently been spending money on? You probably know what it is. Some common ones are, takeout food, coffee, Amazon, nails, another get pampered stuff, which I'm all about a good pampering. That's not what I'm saying, but what I am saying is like if you have goals towards taking a vacation, retiring, having a savings account, examples like that, but you realize like, oh, I don't have any money for those areas, then it could be that we need to just first start with the awareness of where is our money going. So that's the first step. The second step is asking yourself, how can I reduce spending in this area? And I'm all about asking yourself this question with self-compassion and not shame, right? Don't say like, you stupid idiot, you always spend way too much money on this and that's why you're broke. No. Shame has been proven to not work as effectively as compassion does. So if I was talking to myself, I might say something like, hey, Joanna, I know you really want to go on that vacation, but I've been noticing that you've been spending a lot of money on Amazon things that you kind of get over really quickly. And I think that maybe this is one area where we can implement a strategy. Let's just try it out, right? So that's step 2, just figuring out what is that area that you want to reduce with self-compassion. So back to the nails example, let's say you spend $100 a month. I don't know. It's been a while since I got my nails done, but from the last research that I did, I was like, oh, heck no. I don't think I can spend that money right now. But I still want my nails to look cute. I still want to do something for myself, right? So my step was like, okay, I can reduce this area of cost if I do something like press-ons, which I'll link what is it called? The link in the description for the press-ons that I currently have on. And believe it or not, this is day 23 with the same little box. I know it's wild. I did have to do like, some replacements here and there, but if you can see, it's not too bad. And I wash dishes, I change diapers. I definitely recommend short because otherwise they'll fling off into the diaper poo if you're living my life. But that's number 2. What area? And another example, just for y'all, is let's say, you spend a lot of money on coffee, takeout coffee. Maybe it's okay, I'm gonna buy a pint or whatever of iced coffee at Target that's like $3 and it lasts me 3 days. That still reduces the amount that you spent on coffee. Another example, my favorite for Amazon is leave it in the cart for 3 days, for a week. So let's say you're like, I really need this. I really want this. You put it in your cart and you pause because chances are you may be looking for that, what is that, like dopamine hit that we as humans get of like when we buy something, when we get something that's pleasurable. But a lot of times that doesn't align always with our long-term goals. So a little trick is put a pause on it. And then in a few days, if you go back and you're like, I still want it, and you've considered your options and all that fun stuff, then buy it, treat yourself, right? But my thing here isn't like telling you what to do with your money. It's just if you want to start working towards specific goals, just equipping you with some of those. So, two, ask yourself, how can I reduce this self-compassionately? Okay. And number three is prioritize it. I think I talked about this during one of my recent videos, is that if we really want to implement something in our life, we have to prioritize it. And this means bringing it to the forefront. So when you do get that urge, like, ooh, I want to go buy something, I want to go treat myself, just pausing and saying, Joanna, I know that you really want that, but I know we talked about saving up for this cruise. So I think right now what we're going to need to do is not buy that, leave it in the cart. Or I know you really want to look cute right now. It's a holiday, it's whatever. You want to get your nails done. Oh, I remember that millennial thermom said that maybe some press-ons will do, right? So $7 versus $70 or however much they charge these days, right? Which I get it. You got to charge what you need to survive. So I ain't bashing the prices of nails and this type of glam stuff, but I am just trying to offer alternatives. So that's the third step. And then I guess kind of like a bonus, but it's really related to the third, which is prioritizing, is finding a system that works for you for tracking how much less you're spending each month on that thing. So let's say you start comparing, like, okay, in January, I spent $100 on my nails, but in February, I really was about, all right, I'm not going to be buying nails or getting my nails done. I'm going to do some press-ons, maybe even 2 packs, and hopefully that lasts me for the month. 2 packs will cost me about $15-$20. So from 1 month to the next, I've saved $80, right? $80 in like a year, it adds up. I'll do the math right there. But little things like that. And then you can start thinking, where else do I want to put this money? So whether that means a savings account, a retirement account, all that fun stuff, that's when you can decide where you want to put it. But it really does start with prioritizing it. Don't set yourself up for failure and be like, I'm going to save $1 million this year. This is not impossible, but you're not setting yourself up for success. So just really start with the baby steps. Know that you got this. Be kind to yourself, because money can be a very triggering, shameful, shaming topic. And yeah, if you need any help with that, I'm going to be continuing to do these little Money Mondays. I can't promise that they're going to be weekly, because I will have to do them based on my capacity, but at least monthly. And we'll stay posted on that. And make sure you follow, subscribe. I'm Millennial Thermom here and on Instagram for more tips, topics, and tools for your new mental health y más as a new parent.